I play with a Christian band, three-piece band called Harmony, and it seems like we just finished our Christmas program. I used part of my Tama drum set and put some D drum triggers on it, using Evans DB1 heads and using the Evans DB quiet cymbals. Well, after that Christmas program's completed, I decided, okay, I'm taking my drums home, taking what the configuration I built for the Christmas program, and going to rebuild a new kit to be for our continuing events that are not Christmas related. Now, you have to understand that playing for a Christian band, many of the event locations, drummers can't be loud and proud, right? I mean, if I was to use my acoustic kit and the cymbals, and I have a forest of cymbals, and I have an 8, 10, 12, 2 16s, an 18, 22 inch, and a 13-inch snare. And like I said, a forest of cymbals. I'd be shattering windows in some of these places. I mean, ears would bleed because it's too loud. So that's why I bought quiet heads and stuff like that for the acoustics, and quiet cymbals, so that I can play in those venues and blend in with the rest of the bandmates and have a comfortable sound. It's not like the old rock and you playing to a bunch of drunks and a lot of people and things like that. It ain't like that. Anyway, so I brought my kit home and brought all that gear home, and I decided to go ahead and configure an E-kit, an Alesis Strike Pro, configure an E-kit, and let me show you what it looks like just quickly. And so this is the kit. Now I'll show you with everything uncovered, but this is the kit. Now down here I'm using PD11s. They're Roland kick pedals. I'm using my Thomas snare, and I have an Evans quiet snare head on there, and I'm using the quiet Evans cymbals. But for the cymbals, I'm using Earthworks. My Earthworks I used to strap on to toms, but I'm using them as overheads for these cymbals. And these Earthworks, they're awesome mics. They're really good, but they're real sensitive. And then I've got an 8, 10, 12, 14, and then down there in between the two kick pedals, that is what I run my iPad. So that's my lyrics right there. And then I've got an Alesis multipad, and then that's the Alesis drum module. And then this is a submixer that I send everything to this, and then just a single monitor output to my main board that usually sits right here. But that's up at Lynn and Redis. I didn't need that to configure everything. So this is what it looks like. So this is the multipad, and that's the drum module that runs these guys and the kick pedals, and then everything comes into here, and then I send just a monitor out to my main board that runs front of house. And what's really interesting, I've got this QSC here hooked up, and this guy, it didn't dawn on me that I was just using headphones to listen to everything. And I'm picking up on my mics. I told you they were sensitive. So I was hitting everything into a pair of headphones. Well, what it didn't dawn on me was the fact that I got to get out of that trap pit right there. Is that despite how you got the levels and everything, you can send them to the headphones and that's fine. Well, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just hook up a powered speaker, run my monitor out to it, and I did, and I discovered. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about this, but I discovered that you with this StageScape mixing board, you got to tell each piece that you've got configured on the board. You got to tell it to go to that monitor output, and I'm hitting on my kick pedals, and I'm not hearing anything, but I know the signal's coming in. I don't know what's going on. Then it dawned on me. Oh, I've got to route everything to that monitor send, and then it came out to the speakers. So I'm glad I figured that out, because I'm like, I'd be in a tough spot because we have a show coming up at the end of this month, and I'd be in big trouble. The headphones fooled me, and good thing I decided, let's hook up a speaker and hear what it sounds like in the air. And so I was able to correct all that. Thank goodness. Anyway, I'm not going to play to any music. I don't want to get a copyright strike or any of that crap. But I will let you hear what it sounds like. I'll just play a little riff and just go through each of the pieces, and this little microphone can pick up whatever. Okay, well, let's see what it sounds like. Well, I figured how to get around the copyright. Play the song in my AirPods and not let you hear it. Okay, so the song I played is from a group called Brother, and the song is All I Know. Great band. If you ever get an opportunity to hear their music, definitely do it. The album is from Exit from Screechville. Anyway, the song "All I Know," and it's got a offbeat. I like the song because it's got this offbeat to it. But yeah, so now you get to hear what the drums sound like. I don't get hit with a copyright. Yay! All right. Well, listen. Have a great day, and many blessings to you. Be kind to one another. Might change their life. All right. Take care. Love you.